hear stuff. I'm not doubling up on the mic. I'm playing some Skyrim today. Let's see what kind of mods we're rocking with. Just with the broadcasting. A couple hours ago, playing Thieves Guild. Essentially, I still have the first missions of both to do. Other than the initial, I'm not a werewolf anymore. So I don't really like that. Although I do like the immunity to diseases. Give and take. Random sounds. Can't really think of what else to do. Our equipment is pretty much like smith to the legitimate max without doing the restoration loop. Same with the enchanting. Gosh, there's no real items. So do some random exploring. It's taking a long time to load the mods, per usual. Hello. I can't even exit out of it too. It's like we're just stuck here watching. There we go. Sweet. Awesome. Then we can actually discuss mods that we're using. We got lore-based loading screens. As loading screen lore, it's pretty self-explanatory. Torchlight expanded, again, a little self-explanatory. Torchbearer allows for one torch to just be forever, which is good. I didn't even know that existed till like a week ago, that like torches burned out. Lampposts on the road, that's pretty cool. Rich merchants, again, when you're selling a bunch of stuff, it's kind of annoying. They have like 500 gold or something. Those same merchants cannot die, because I've had a couple die and it just sucks. Better city entrances, which I actually don't think I've actually seen any of them, which is weird. Better lighting within that cities. You got surreal lighting, which changes the lighting a little bit. You can kind of see some of the stuff on the side. Makes it a little bit more colorful in my eyes, which I think is cool. No dialogue pause, which makes people not like pause halfway through their sentences and stuff, which is kind of nice. Yeah, better songs too. Immersive citizens. This allows like, the biggest thing I've noticed is like you'll see citizens in other people's shops shopping, which is kind of cool. And then we got books. This is probably my favorite mod. It just adds books from like all the previous games. Well, Daggerfall, Morrowind, Oblivion, and some like extra books that some of the lore writers have written. This makes your aim like true when you shoot it, because sometimes it'll slightly lean towards enemies, which kind of makes leading enemies harder. This just makes sneaking impossible, essentially. That's pretty much what it makes it. Sound overhaul is kind of cool. Water overhaul would be cool. If we go to the coast, you'll see some details there. Snow effects on the body. Adds trees in Whiterun. This is great. Project Hippie. And then no map clouds. Oh no. That probably messed up my map clouds, because this has got to be last in order. Damn it. Darn it. Probably see that right now, right? Oh, that was weird. Oh, well, there are no map clouds. Okay. That's just that last mod is like I can smith almost all armor, which is kind of cool. I can smith like Dark Brotherhood armor, or Nightingale armor, or pretty much like everything. Well, almost everything. If you have the required perks in it, it's kind of cool. And then I ended up not using it, which is kind of fun. I ended up just making glass armor. Oh, it's nighttime. So, like, oh, so probably should wait till merchant time here. So yeah, just a bunch of trees to Whiterun. It just makes it look so much better. It just looks, I mean, it looks amazing, really.
Take care with those flames.
Those flames. Ooh. Whatever. Crybaby. Forgot what we were doing. Going back to the Bard's College. Hold on that. What are you killing right now? Go to the shrine. Let's do that. Oh yeah, there's no, like, specific location. Oh, perfect. We got one of these right here, Volskag. We'll test it there. I want to do a little bit. I don't like fast traveling to caves. I don't know why. It's just like fast traveling to like towns and then walking to the specific caves. It's kind of, I don't know, you get a better experience. Level 61. Spin a bitch. School of Alteration. It's Red Dragon's Bridge here. Kind of like this town. This town's kind of cool, actually. I like it. Should do some town expansion mods. That could be kind of cool. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 shields. I was like, that looks like 3 shields.
Whoa! Hope you know what you're doing with those flames there.
People see I have flames when it's just my bow has flame enchantment.
If you're looking for a room, you want the 4 shields.
That's kind of what I am looking for, actually.
Fida's teaching me the Innkeeper's trade. She runs the 4 shields.
The Innkeeper trade, what's
Please
that all
stop
about?
looking at me like that.
What? 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 Some people, what's the nerve?
Something different about you. I can tell. Hope you ain't here to cause trouble.
What's with people? Whatever. I'd like to rent a room,
Sure
please.
thing.
Jeez.
It's yours for a day.
Sorry about that. Messed with the mic a bit.
I'll show you to your room.
I know which room it is. It's always the same. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Broadcast. I hope it's good enough.
Let me know if there's anything else.
Oh, I did walk the complete wrong direction. Dude. Alright, I hope the broadcast is good. We'll sleep an 11-hour night. Which is kind of crazy when you think about it. My beast blood stops me.
Yes?
You're just a noble? Okay.
I'm hoping to run my own inn someday.
God, bastard. Open the door right before me. Alright.
Fida's teaching me the Innkeeper.
I do not think I actually put... I keep hitting circle to put that on. Of course. Well, I believe I have... Didn't I have like a thing? I guess I didn't. To go to Volskag. That might be also like a thing off to the side. Highly doubtful as well, but... Speak to... Whatever. That's not gonna work. We're gonna wanna go to the map and just put a marker on this. That was actually kinda off. Do remove it. Can we get like a better one that's like... Come on. Oh, it isn't, whatever.
Use the 4 shields.
Let's put some clairvoyance on. Tell me this way. Alright, let's put clairvoyance in the left hand and their dagger in the right hand. Whoa, Dragon Ball. Oh, the Gashiris.
A welcome to you, fellow traveler.
They're so nice. They're always so nice.
We are creatures of the desert. The north wind chills us to the bones. A
They have a very...
peaceful greeting.
See? A peaceful greeting. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's very thoughtful of you. I like their voices. Their voices are very calming. They're fun. I picked a Breton for my class. For its magic resistance. Mainly just pure stats, pretty much. Although Khajiit probably would have been my favorite. Khajiits they're a fun character. I think they are. Normally I use a bow. Crackling noises. Oh, there's some Imperials. Some of my buddies. Click that switch over. Sorry about that. I had to go hit a light switch.
Damn Stormcloak rebels.
Yes, damn Stormcloaks. Kill them all.
Hey, watch it.
Oh, yeah, shit. We going that way again? Oh, here. We'll do this right here just to prove. Legendary. Max difficulty. I ain't messing around. I don't know, the game got too easy. Oh, wait, what? Oh. I kinda like walking the paths rather than just like Skyrim jumping over everything. Maybe I gotta check some things. Alright. Sorry about that. I had to check a little bit of something on the menu. Oh shit. Dragon Burn. Whoa. Take notice. That's kind of a long shot. Ow, no! Should we just ignore it? Oh shit, there's another one. Jeez. How often, man? That probably would have joined the fight. Wow, it like heard me launch the arrow. It heard me loose the arrow. But see, it already detected me. It just makes like sneak it. Paralyzed. I'm actually gonna hit you with a dagger. Oh, my one-handed skill a little bit. Little double attack there. Oh, see, that other troll's jumping in the business now. He knows. His buddy Jerry went down. He's like, Jerry, I'll avenge you. Oh, damn it. And now he goes, yeah, now he's like, oh, screw that guy, dude. He's gonna, look at that bow. Is he actually running away from me? Knee shot. Actually, kind of look at him, crouch. We all know the knee is the weakest point in Skyrim. There we go. See, as soon as I got the knee shot, I killed him. I was like, thin. Get my bow back. Oh, I love bows. I got like pretty much all the perks in archery except like the slow time to the second. Then I think it's really necessary. So it's not enough time to me to do my bidding. Is that just a dead deer? Okay. I wonder if that's always there. Kinda wish you can like, he's got a free hand. You could definitely see that. And I wish I could have clip. What the? Vampire. Dawnguard. Lineoid. Well, this guy's new. Or Lineoid. I've never seen this. Let's read his Dawnguard orders. I am the Master Dawnguard, by the way. Well, or whatever, I beat it. We've received word of an increase in vampire attacks, or vampire activity in western Skyrim. In the coming weeks, we plan to dispatch several more agents to the region, and need to establish a network of wilderness supply drops to support them. You were deploying caches in the following locations. On a small island south of Solitude Sawmill. Ooh, due east of the entrance ruin of Volskag, that's where we're going. On the east side of the Carthwassers Bridge. If these reports are to be believed, the situation may be far more dangerous to realize. Be cautious. That's it? Wait. It said turn pages. I might have to like actually look at it in my books. That was weird. Hold on. Dawnguard is alive. Oh, it's just, okay. It sounded like there was more to the be cautious part. Now I said due east, which is that one. Of the Volkag's entrance, which is definitely there. I would definitely pick up the key. Whatever, we're close enough to do a little bit of Skyrim jumping. Woo! Is that some malachite ore? Iron. It's some malachite. I don't know why I wanted. I already have glass armor. Aw, oh, jeez. Okay, I'm not fully discovered. They are interested in my position, though. Oh, I see him. He's up there. Shit. I mean, my bow does ridiculous damage without doing, like, cheating. I mean, it's like 600. Oh, I gotta fill it. Okay, why is there a black soul gem with, like, the wackest of souls in it? Come on. Come on, man. Whoops, that's not what I want. Like, even that lesser soul gem had more. Good enough. Where is it? See, now other people are getting discovered and shit? Oh, there they are. Oh, they're bandits. You have a glass sword? Gotta watch out those archers. You think they're weak, but they actually do. That was horrible. Ancient Nord arrows? Alright. Wow, really? You're just a bandit. There we go. I don't even have to really try. Grab arrows. It's always good to grab arrows. They're weightless. Grab all my arrows back too. Alrighty then. Full sky. Let's get that map marker off. Now I said due east, right? How do I do that again? There we go. I just don't like those map markers. I said due east. What happens if I step on this pressure plate? Oh, there's gonna be a swinging trap. I can see it. So that was kind of obvious. Balls. Oh wow. Okay. New shot. That was more of a card shot. Oh, you missed. Okay, I see how it is. You want to shout me? Alright, we'll do that though. We'll play that game. Good, alright. You think cuts through the flesh and shatters, commanding the will of falling. I'm gonna hit with Mark for Death, actually. I missed! And then I got hit by the stupid trap. The Mark for Death actually like weakens their armor, and you can actually hit them enough times with Mark for Death to make their armor negative, if you want. If you have like infinite shouts, which you can do. It's a little glitchy, but whatever. I don't like to play with glitches with this map, or this map. Talk Minecraft. This playthrough. Although I did like grind some like alteration to get levels and stuff, but within the limits of the game. Of what was intended. Alright. So the whole point of this is to get, our scrolls, and to get Jargo's flame scrolls. We're gonna put those on the favorites too, and we're gonna put that on the left hand. Actually, I don't even know if it. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll rock this. The Bull Sky might have a Dragon Priest mask, which I want. And I should probably grab one if and when I get one. I should grab the other ones from Whiterun. Bring them back to Lakeview Manor or whatever. Gotta keep them in one place. Excuse me on that one. Taking a little drink here. Oh man. Arrows. See him right there. Sometimes there's some stuff back there. I still stepped on it. Like an idiot.
Now this is a surprise.
Sucked on that one. Great, so there are bandits in here? I want undead. The whole point of this, going to this specific place, was that there were going to be... Well, you ready for this, man? Oh, you got fuck. And that fool just hit his own trap. Ooh. What are you rocking? Gonna cry now? I like that. Oh, jeez, this guy's actually pretty hardcore. Oh yeah, big shield, dude. Lucky hit, yeah, while you were just like, oh shoot. That was wide. What you got? What you got?
You ready to die today, huh? Is that the best you can do? Ah, that's it. That's all you've got. Damn you.
It's close. And up the butt. Oops, that's not how I wanted it. Flame cloak scroll. Good enough for me? Well, there's gotta be dead in here, or undead, or whatever. Walk around this. Whee! I guess there was another way around it, too. Jizago wants you to test the flamethrower. He's pretty cool. These are them from the college. I was like, what the hell? Forgetting who I'm doing this for. It'd be kind of funny if you had to like remember what you did or who you did it for. Cause like half the time I do like miscellaneous quests, I'm like, what was that? Oh, dude! Holy balls! Alright, I'm just gonna get you guys with a bow because this is stupid. And now there's two of you, and I need to paralyze one. Whoa, I was gonna say back the fuck up with that, dude. Yeah, paralyze yourself. Get that guy while he's paralyzed. Get this guy out the way, dude. He's down. Just take out the brains. Try to get confidence there. Whoops, wrong button. Save potion that I kind of want, even though I have a bunch of these. There's the Fight of Thieves by Anise? I'm gonna say Anise Noru. This looks interesting, said Indike. His eyes narrowing to observe the black caravan making its way to the spires of the secluded castle. A gaudy alien coat of arms marked each carriage, the lacquer glistening in the light of the moons. Who do you suppose they are? They're obviously well off, smiled his partner, Hera. Perhaps some new imperial cult dedicated to the acquisition of wealth? Go into town and find out what you can about the castle, said Enoch. I'll see if I can learn anything about who these strangers are. We meet on this hill tomorrow night. Hera had two great skills, picking locks and picking information. By the dusk of the following day, she had returned to the hill. Enoch joined her an hour later. The place is called Oilera, she explained. How these names. It dates back to the Second Era when a collection of nobles built it to protect themselves during one of the epidemics. They didn't want any disease masses getting into their midst and spread the plague, so they built up quite a sophisticated security system for the time. Of course, it's mostly fallen into disarray or ruin, to guess. But I have a good idea about what kind of locks and traps might still be operational. What did you find out? I wasn't nearly as successful, found Enoch. No one seemed to have any idea about the group, even that they were here. I was about to give up, but at a Charterhouse I met a monk who said his masters were a hermit group called the Order of the Saint Eot Odna. I talked to him for some time, his fellow name of Parantheon, and it seems they're having some sort of ritual feast tonight. Are they wealthy? Asked Hera impatiently. Embarrassingly so, according to the fellow, but they're only at the castle for tonight. I have my picks on me. Winked Hera. Opportunity has smiled on us. She drew a diagram of the castle in the dirt. The main hall and the kitchen were near the front gate, and the stables and security armor were in the back. The thieves had a system that never failed. Hera would find a way into the castle and collect as much loot as possible. Well, Enoch provided a distraction. He waited until his partner had scaled the wall before rapping on the gate. Perhaps this time he would be a bard, or a lost adventurer. The details were most fun to improvise. Hera had heard Edna talking to the woman who had come to the gate, but she was far too away to hear the words exchanged. He was evidently successful. A moment later, she had heard the door shut. The man had charm. She would give him that. Only a few of the traps and locks to the armory had been set. Undoubtedly, many of the keys had been lost in time. Whatever servants had been in charge of securing the Order's treasures had brought a few new locks to the affix. It took extra time to maneuver the intricate hasps and bolts of the new traps before proceeding to the old but still working systems. But Haraya found her heart beating with anticipation. Whatever lay beyond the door, she thought, must be of sufficient value to merit such protection. When at least the door swung quietly open, the thief found her Arvarsius? Dreams, pale to reality, a mountain of gold treasure, ancient relics glowing with untapped magicka, weaponry of matchless quality, gemstones the size of her fist, row after row of strange potions, and stacks of valuable documents and scrolls. She was so enthralled with the light, she did not hear the man behind her approach. "You must be Lady Trest," said the voice, and she jumped. It was a monk in black hooded robe, intricately woven with silver and gold threads. For a moment she could not speak. This was the sort of encounter that Edith loved, which she could not think of doing nothing but nod her head with what she hoped to be certainty. "I'm afraid I'm a little lost," she stammered. "I can see that," the man laughed. "That's the armory. I'll show you the way to the dining hall. We're afraid you aren't going to arrive. The feast is nearly over." Haraya followed the monk across the courtyard to the double doors leading to the dining hall. A robe identical to the one he was wearing hung on the hook outside, and handed it to her with a knowing smile. She slipped it on. She mimicked as she lowered the hood over her head and entered the hall. Torches illuminate the figures within around the large table. Each wore uniform black robes, covered all features, and from the look of things, the feast was over. Empty plates, platters, glasses filled every inch of the wood, with only the faintest spots of dribbles of food remaining. It was a breaking of a fast, it would seem. For a moment, Haraya stopped to think about poor lost Lady Trest, who had missed her opportunity for gluttony. The only unusual item on the table was the centerpiece, a huge golden hourglass which was on its last minute worth of sand. Though each person looked alike, some were sleeping, some were chatting merrily with another, and one was playing a lute. Idnik's lute, she noticed, and then noticed Idnik's ring on the man's finger. Haraya was suddenly grateful for the anonymity of the hood. Perhaps Idnik would not realize that she had blundered. "Trest," said the young man in the assembly, who had turned over and burst into applause. The cautious members of the order arose to kiss her hand and introduce themselves. Nerdia, Sudlek, Kyler, the names got stronger. Stranger. Tanya, Hilitius, Nyotarov. She could not help but laughing. "I understand, it's all backwards. Your real names are Aldrin, Celis, Relic, Panat, Silith, and Paradon." "Of course," she said, "young man. Why won't you have a seat?" "Say," giggled Hera, getting into the spirit of the mask and taking an empty chair, "I suppose that when the hourglass runs out, the names go back to normal?" "That's correct, Trest." D-E-S-S. "That's right, dessert. It's gonna be dessert," said the woman next door. "It's just one of our order's little amusements. The castle seemed a probably ironic venue for a feast, devised that it was shunned plague victims who were in there a walking dead." Haraya felt herself light, headed from the odor of torches, and bumped into the sleeping man next to her. He fell face forward into the table. "Poor Uwazarak Tarasif," said neighboring men, helping to prop the body up. "He's given us so much." Haraya stumbled to her feet and began walking uncertainly for the front gate. "Where are you going, Trest?" asked one of the nurse's voice, taking an unpleasant mocking part. "My name isn't Trest," he mumbled, gripping Ibik. "I'm sorry, partner. We need to go." The last chromosom fell in the hourglass, pulled back its hood, and it was not Idnik. It was not even human. It was a stretched chest of a man with hungry eyes and wide mouth filled with flesh, tusk-like fangs. Haraya fell back in the chair, and the figure they called Ezra Tovek. His hood fell back open, revealing the pallid, bloodless face of Idnik. As she began to scream, they fell on her. In her last living moment, Haraya finally spelled Trest backwards. D-E-S-S-E-R-T. Desert. Caught that as soon as I said the name, but open the gate and open the lover. Alright, moving out. That's not really moving on, so to speak, as much as, you know, a secret room. Ooh, secret room. I see. Whatever. Didn't I go this way? Already there. Oh god. In the knee.
Thought I heard something.
Turn around. She's all, oh no. No more adventuring for you. Ow. Mainly because, you know, your life is gone, but yeah. Till you took an arrow in the knee. That sucks. For you. Seems to be it. You're killing all my undead. What kind of cave is this that doesn't have undead? Ooh. Oh, well, okay. I didn't want to pick up that ale. Ale's good though. Get you drunk. Interesting. Four totems of Volsky. Let's pull this last one first. Oh, right to the face. So it looks like you have to fight or like 4 of the mini braziers to light the full brazier. Well, let's read this. This is probably the answer, right? The 4 are bound to the same land as all 4 are bound to the same land as we. Some lay low, consumed in shadow. Others stand tall, stretching their necks to sleep. While none live in this secret barrow, they all demand your attention if you are to proceed. The first fears all. The second fears none. The third eats what it can. Preferably number 1. The fourth fears the second, but only when alone. I know what that one is. They all must be activated in order if you wish to go home. So we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4. The first fears all, the second fears none, third eats what it can, preferably it eats number 1. Fourth fears the second, because it doesn't fear anything, but only one that's alone. I feel like number 4, you got a snake, you got a wolf, that's number 4, fears nothing, a pack wolf, right? They'll eat what it can, and that's a fox. So let's read this again. The first fears all, the second fears none. Okay, so number 1 is snake, the third eats what it can, preferably number 1, the fox eats snake. So that's 2. So it's snake, fox. The fourth fears the second, but only when alone. Wait, the first fears all, the second fears none. The third eats what it can, preferably number 1. Let's try snake, bear, fox, wolf. Snake. Boom. So we knew that one worked, right? Bear. Boom. Unless that past one disabled. Fox, wolf, right? I'm too good at this shit, man. Wait, what just happened? Oh, I kicked something. Boss. That's some puzzle shit there. That was kind of cool, actually. That was an interesting little puzzle. Not hard, but interesting. Hey. Inventory. Get in. Wait, what? I was like, full sky passages. That's some crazy stuff there. The passages. Oh man, itch. Leg itch. Came out of nowhere. We be creeping. Do a quick save here. You never know.